Hello everyone, I'm your host Roderick TV, and today we'll be doing a part 2 review or slash reboot, soft reboot of the POC review. Obviously, I don't condone making fun of anybody, especially when it comes to topics that are very crucial like this, that are very important to discuss. So, moving forward. Today, I'll be giving my experience and my opinion in this clan and how I would have handled it, not just as a clan leader, but also as a human that has self-respect for his clan members. I will be giving 2 names for this video, and like always, it will be the names of the clan leaders, as they hold the most responsibility for the state of this clan as the making of this video. In this part, I'll be talking about the upper management of this clan. I've talked in the past to clan leaders that make fun of the POC clan leader, aka Golo. Some of the clan leaders have said things like this, quote, "Golo's a joke," end quote, or, quote, "He's a trash leader," end quote. I wonder why few clan leaders have already said these things. I wonder even why Happy Knife Guy, the leader of Z8Y, has warned me before joining this clan, giving me a heads up saying, quote, that this clan has the worst sub-leaders in there. Even other players have warned me, telling me, saying their aka clan leader Golo doesn't care about anything, something that I will learn shortly after joining POC. But is it really like this? Is it really terrible? Yes, it is poor. Most of them use their seniority as the upper management to overpower their own rules. The very rules they tell you to follow. Furthermore, if you have an ounce of concerns for the well-being of the clan, they will not listen to you, period. No matter what experience you have in making clans or how long you've run one, that's putting it lightly. Their negligence towards their own clan members is strong. They ignore every and all cyberbullying that not just for matters in clan, but also out. For example, if a member is having issues outside of the clan, they don't care. One former POC member I talked to said it like this, straight up to me like this, quote, "I had an issue with them from the start. An issue outside of the clan, they did not care. So that's why I left," end quote. He said it exactly like that. Why does Golo, the other sub-leaders, choose to not listen to their clan members? I don't know. But that's something that the clan leaders should not be doing, period. The last thing is poor management is keeping activities. Meaning keeping the game fresh for all players in the clan. For example, here's a few things. Hosting clan practices properly, meaning only clan members in practice. Personally, I would even try getting other clans involved if everything goes as planned, which won't be easy, that's for sure, especially in this game. For example, right, we have an A team versus their A team, the enemy clan's A team. This is before clan match. But that's why, I mean, it takes some time to do this and talk to other clans, but it's practice. It's a win-win situation, right? Anyways, another one example is hosting 1v1 tournaments or even 2v2 tournaments. Here's my explanation for this one. So many members can understand how to fight off in 1v1 scenarios against, you know what I mean, the best of the best, you know what I mean, within the clan. Another one is against 1v2ing scenarios, so that way if your partner dies, you're fighting 2 people now. How do you use the map to your advantage? You know what I mean? Again, it's just scenarios that are being brought up, or maybe it's a 1v1 again, and that's where the 1v1 learning comes in. My point is, it would also allow our members to understand their fellow players' playstyle. So in clan matches, they can push or play passively because they remember the people that they're playing with's playstyle. That is the end of, right now, upper management. The second part to this video is about clan members. In this segment, I have mixed feelings because there's a lot of players I enjoyed playing with, but there were also a fair share of players that were clearly an issue. Example, members would add former clan members and have them partake in clan practice. This would only make things worse and even cause more drama and more cyberbullying. Players would not learn anything from clan practices other than how to run their mouth. Say things like, there is no formation, or we're not sticking together in an active clan match. Like I said in the past video, instead of running your mouth about how we need to get better, make the actual change to actually make the clan better instead of just saying it. Something I did not just for clans I was in, but for clans in other video games in general, I was willing to go as far as to advertise for that one's clan, or even my own clan. I still think it's sad how they would allow cyberbullying to continue for months on end, even though players have covered it with the sub-leaders. Again, the members are really not the issue here, apart from some bad apples. Part 3. The clan's skill. I'm going to start off by saying, no one in the upper management has skill. As a clan-oriented gamer, I learned a lot about what it means to run a clan. One of the many questions I ask myself before making a clan is, do I have skill in which the game I'm playing on? If not, I have two other options. First one being, be a leader / organizer, making sure the clan is running, not bullying, have in-game tournaments or other activities to keep clan / the game's interests alive for not just yourself, but for your clan members. Second, have a trusted sub-leader. Be the image of your clan's true potential. Example, so skill-wise, have him be the poster boy. This guy, your sub-leader, is like your right-hand man, basically. Which I've had, not just in other clans, in other video games have that, but also in my own clan, I've had other people that were succeeded better than me, even in some of the clans that I've created in other games as well. Point is, if you don't do one or two of these things, you're gonna fail. Period. Or you're going to lose most of your matches, or you're gonna fall apart. It's about organization and preparing your clan for the future. Point I'm getting at is, if POC clan leader aka Golo is not taking the time to support his clan, then no one's going to take him seriously, nor his clan. The sub leaders are no different. For example, it's a 3v3, and at the beginning of the match, a sub leader gets onto a tank instead of helping his other two teammates. Take that for a moment. 10 out of 10 plays, I guarantee you, from sub-leaders here. I honestly don't think I want to go more in depth with when it comes to the subs, as they follow in the leader's footsteps, aka Golo's footsteps. They're mostly riding his fucking cock. Don't get me twisted though. There is a small percentage of sub-leaders, maybe one or two, that are they're not all bad, right? So there's one or two sub-leaders, if they're still in the clan, that I do appreciate, that did try their best to, really, try to make the clan better. But the ones that didn't, they know who they are, and they know who I'm talking about. Other than them, members of POC are mixed. You could get really impressive gameplay, or bottom of the barrel gameplay. In my opinion, it depends on what type of clan you're making. Is it a competitive oriented clan, or is it a casual clan? When joining POC, Golo told me it was a competitive clan. Obviously, he lied. Later, he changed and said that the clan is now a casual clan, which was a smart move. All the S-minuses left, and the clan anyways was just casual people, casual clan. So, my point is, if he's gonna organize and care about his clan, he would have to make it clear that the clan was a casual clan, not a competitive one. So the members are a mismatch of bad and good gameplay, which sucks for those that are trying to actually win in clan matches. It's unfair in the most painful way, in the most painful degree. Because now you have players that want to get the clan suit, and now you have players that don't really care. The final score in the slash review slash soft reboot is still a 1 star. I still believe POC is still a struggling clan. And in my opinion, the only way to change the clan is doing a total rework of the clan, including changing some leaders and even the leader. But knowing that this will never happen, then unfortunately the clan will remain a 1-star clan, at least in my books. And this is a shame because I really expected going into this clan with high hopes and high expectations. But unfortunately, they weren't met. Everyone has different experiences and have different point of view. This clan for some people could have been the best of the best. They could have enjoyed it. People that are probably even outsiders, people could have liked these people, and that's okay. Again, you're entitled to your opinion, and you're entitled to your own experiences. You know what I mean? You are, and that's just the way I was raised, and that's always the way it has been. I mean, in reality, I do appreciate going off script here, obviously. A lot of those that have stood by me on this, and a lot of the clan leaders that step forward to talk about certain of these issues. I'm going to say a few things that I didn't say in that video, my Cliff Note video, or nowhere in this one, in the earlier parts of the video. I'm going to mention is, number one, there was a time where I was going through some stuff IRL. And obviously, let's be honest, IRL takes priority over video games, and that was the case in this scenario. So I told Gullo that, hey, look, I'm going through some stuff IRL, and this is the situation. Gullo never replies back, he may not have to, but as a clan leader, it goes back to what I said, is like keeping tabs on your members and keeping, you know what I mean? Like, if someone said that to me personally, I would be like, that's okay, don't worry. They won't be able to get kicked. You know what I mean? So that way they're able to do focus on whatever's going on IRL without having to worry about the fucking video game at home. You know what I mean? So that way they can just do what they gotta do, fix whatever's going on with their life. In this case, Gullo was not like that. And it's funny. I don't want to bring Dwight Dingo in this, but honestly, it's not that the clan, honestly, the people were great. The leader in that clan was fucking awesome, despite some of the things that I've heard about him personally. But most of it though was good, and honestly, since I experienced different from that clan, White Dingo, out of the 3 clans that I've been in, was the best clan. And honestly, they were the clan that was willing to get better, willing to try to do their best to get better. I remember even one of the last things I remember in the first clan match I tried participating in was the clan leader's like, we're gonna get better with this and that. He's kind of, he was ramping our people up in the clan. And you know what? As much as my short stay in that clan, due to the fact that I was just IRL and everything IRL was taking priority at the time, I fortunately got kicked out of that clan due to inactivity. That was a good clan. I really liked that clan. So I might make a video just to get a little bit more in depth in some of the pros and cons of that clan. Yeah, so with that being said, guys, this was a soft reboot basically on POC review and this is also obviously a follow-up to our last video that we made a few days ago. Personally, I have the right to give my opinion and express my what happened personally in this clan from my perspective and my story. So honestly, I'm just here to give the honest truth in my perspective and say, hey, look, this was what happened. This is what was going on in the clan. And I will admit, I do apologize for some of the exaggeration I had in the last video. But again, it was just to get it out there as fast as I can, to be like, hey, look, these are some of the issues that are happening in this clan. And honestly, well, why? These are issues that can be easily prevented. Just because you have a caring clan leader and some leaders. I mean, it's just simple as that. I've been in multiple clans that I had to leave because of, again, IRL priorities. But that were so fucking awesome in other games, and in even the most toxic games you would think of, like GTA 5 and like Call of Duty, these clans were still humble and knew it's good but humble. They knew what to be aggressive and what to show true colors. You know what I mean? Here in this case, it's just, I don't know if it's like, I saw a comment the other a few hours ago. It's like it's just the GBO2 community is toxic, and honestly, the more I keep getting in depth within that comment, I keep marinating on. I'm like, wow, you know, maybe they're right. But how is a, you know, a game so small like this in the Western Front, at least? Why is this such a, for a small game? It's so toxic. I mean, I'm thinking about games that are like Call of Duty, right? That are really aggressive, really toxic. You know, games like GTA 5, for again, that is really toxic. Apex, you know. So it's very like, wow, you know, how more toxic can a small community be than a big one? Again, this is just my experience and just honesty. I mean, I don't know, you know, what else to say. I'm just shocked that, you know, obviously it goes to show that there is good clans out there like White Dingo, and there is good people out there, such like some members in POC, that you'll be able to find if you do happen to join the clan. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. I hope you enjoy the video, and I know I'll probably get more controversy out of this one too. You know, please, you know, express yourself. And yes, I'll be making some more Predator Hunting Ground videos because I know you guys enjoy that as well. By all means, comment, like, subscribe, dislike, whatever helps the channel grow. And with that out of the way, as always, guys, happy hunting and have a great one. Take it easy.